Okay, so what I was about to say was I was going to do a call on volume and cycling and the importance of growing a team, but I put it out there, what did you guys want to hear? And that wasn't one of the big topics. So I'm not going to go do that one this week. We can we can do it another week because it is something that I feel like it's good to understand because a lot of your income eventually will be from cycling if once you start growing a team, because retail is amazing, but cycling is where you can really build a substantial income to where it's insane. But we're not going to do that tonight. That's not what everybody wanted to hear. So we're going to go over expanding our network. I actually went on YouTube just to listen to some other coaches to see kind of what they had. Also, I have a list that I kind of go through, but I wanted to kind of hear what other coaches had to say too. Real quick, we have through Friday for Success Club. I know a lot of you are at 2-4. 21 Day Fix Extreme, 21 Day Fix obviously is through this month. So if you haven't hit, try to make it a priority. You can win a prize, a mug or a bag or that water bottle. Obviously, that's not the only reason why you want to hit it, but definitely try to get out there and get that done. All right. So expanding your network. We all know that when you are a coach, eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to. I think when I started, I really don't have an idea of how many people I was friends with, but it wasn't that many, maybe 400 or 500 people, maybe. I think I'm up to about 2,800 people. So that shows you how much I've been adding to my network. So one of the ways is to think of 5 things that you like outside of Beachbody. For me, it's travel, food, wine. Let's see. I already said travel. That sort of thing. Huh? Football. Okay. So go through a search on your Facebook page, search groups, travel. So I'm in a Secrets, which is a chain of hotels. I'm in a Secrets group where people are constantly posting their experiences with Secrets resorts. So for me, I'll, go through a conversation with someone if they've been to one or they're asking about a resort that I've been to and give them my opinion. And it's just basically striking up genuine conversations with people about your common interest. And even starting a post. So say you're in, again, the travel page or Secrets or whatever, and you just put out there, has anyone been to Secrets Cancun? What are your thoughts? I mean, these are something genuine you really want to know, right? So people are going to start talking to you and giving you advice. And if you feel like you're clicking with somebody, just simply send a friend request. It's not anything weird. It's just basically you guys are having a conversation that you both are feeling like you're getting something out of. I know a lot of moms go to different groups twin groups or whatever you I don't know, pamper group, diaper group, a cloth diaper group, I don't know, whatever. You just think about 5 things that are you. Join those groups and make friends with people very naturally, very organic. That's a big one. And again, starting a conversation, putting something out there where people are going to engage within the thread. And before you know it, you're going to be friends with people that are like you, that you have a lot of common interest with. Obviously, we talk about wear and share. That's always a conversation piece when you're out and about, the grocery store, post office. So constantly wearing that kind of conversation piece. And if you're talking to someone and it's even just for a few minutes, just say, hey, are you on Facebook? I'd love to connect with you there. Get your phone out, let them type their name in, send the friend request, and boom, new friend. I know Billy's good about doing this face-to-face. Then you think about if you go to church, if you go to your work, your regular work, if you volunteer, if you're on the playground with your kids and you're talking to someone. At church, maybe you're not friends with them on Facebook. Think about people that you come in contact with that you're maybe not friends with. Maybe you look for them on Facebook. Or if you're having a conversation at church or wherever you are, just say, hey, are you on Facebook? I'd love to kind of follow you and see, what's going on with you and your family and like that sort of thing. So it's, continuing to think about people that you are coming in contact with. One of the coaches had put something about the things that you share on Facebook. Like today I put a zoodle recipe out there and I said, feel free to share. So what happens when people share your stuff is that other people see it and they may, Shelby, I didn't mean to do that to you. Are you, okay. She must be off. Sorry. I'm just trying to mute everybody as they come on so there's not back noise. But what happens if somebody continues to share your stuff and their friends see it, then they're likely to maybe follow you if they see it's something of value. They say, oh, this person's constantly sharing like awesome recipes. This person's constantly sharing motivational stuff. And give people permission up front. Feel free to share this recipe. I noticed that I did that today and I think 3 people have shared it so far. So that's something that you can just kind of basically give people permission. We always talk about adding friends of friends. That's definitely something that you want to do. Recognize somebody, maybe pull your yearbook out. Go through your yearbook. Billy? Yes?
I just want to add in with them sharing your post. Make sure you say thank you and write and tag them in the comment, because that'll also jump you up. I learned that from Janelle Summers.
Yeah.
So that's another added.
Yeah, definitely.
I also want to add, if you're going to post a recipe, make sure you copy the recipe from wherever you're getting it from. If you're getting it from another website, upload the picture yourself, and then just put the source on where you found it. Don't link to the site, because if they share the recipe, then it's just going to share the link and it won't share your post or where it came from. So just another thing.
Perfect. Thank y'all. And I know Jen knows this too. I mean, people love to see food. I mean, like you post something yummy and they're like, oh my God, that looks amazing. Everybody's hungry all the time. So sharing pictures of food seems to be really popular. People love that. And just anything of value you can share. And if you are proficient, I am not, but if you are wanting to do some sort of training, there's Instagram training, Pinterest training. I know there was a webinar for Pinterest, and apparently you can get a lot of new friends from Pinterest. I will post that video that Meg did. I can't pronounce her last name, but so that's a way. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm just always on Facebook. But if there's other ways, if Facebook's not your thing, asking for referrals. If you have a fitness group, some of you are in My Team Motivator, just put in there, like maybe you have Friends Friday. Whoever asks the most friends to join the group wins hip hop abs, or something like that. I don't do it too often because then it kind of gets worn out. But if you do it, on occasion, just say that they have to sign up on My Team Beachbody free link or whatever for it to be valid or whatever. But I've gotten a lot of interest that way just to add to my fitness group. So just asking people, as well as in your challenge groups. That's going to be my post tomorrow for the size group, is to say, hey, do you have any friends that might want to join this group with you? You're having a good time so far. Do you have any friends that might want to do it? So just asking people for the referrals. Also, I'm big on the free challenges. And I know sometimes just getting started, it might take you a while to actually get people to start joining, and that's fine. But consistently doing one a month, a free eating group, an ab challenge, squats or whatever. Just do like a 5-7 day, create an event, have it public, invite, I would say about 50, 60 of your friends, and tell them, you know, you're welcome to invite your friends to do this with you. It's free. And then once people add going or click going, their friends see it. And then the next thing you know, it's like a spider web. Other friends of theirs want to join too. And that's when I put out on the event, you know, if we're not friends on Facebook, I need for you to add me, or I'm going to send you a friend request so that I can add you to the actual group. And I feel like I'm missing, I am missing something. I was on a new coach call today, and she's never done anything Beachbody at all before. And so I feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I know she's overwhelmed because she's never even done a program. She just got the 21-day fix. But I went through the training like in Team Beachbody with her to show her like kind of where to go. And if you do not have this, let me pull it up. Hold on a minute. I'm going to do a share screen. Okay. This is fantastic to think about people you know, but maybe are not friends with on Facebook. So go into your online office. And see, news and training. And there is and I hope you guys know all this is back here because it's great stuff. A memory jogger, it's a PDF. And whoa. Okay. Oh, sorry. So it's going to go through anybody you ever met in your whole entire life. Your mom, your dad, in-laws, siblings, children, babysitters, organization friends, casual acquaintances, cousins, nieces, nephews. Then you can think about people who are on wedding invitation list that you had. If you have a holiday card list, then you think about people who want to get in shape. These are the people who you basically send messages to. Want to eat healthy, lose weight, pay off credit card. If you've ever had conversations with anybody who has any of these things in their life, these are people you want to like introduce, challenge to, or a coaching opportunity. And then think about these people, your accountant, doctor. I mean, you see all of these people. Just this is like jogging your memory. Who do you know? If it says if you are 25 years old, most likely you know about 1,000 people. So if you want to go through all of these people, trainer, let's see, recruiter, shoe repair. Anyway, you get the picture. Did that help at all? I mean, like, there's a bunch of different people, and there's a memory jogger in your back office that you can think of that you can add to your network. All right. What else? I think that's pretty much it. But I think the group.
Hey, Natalie, it's Ty. Hey, Natalie, it's Ty.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I got a question for you. Have you ever, or anybody in the group ever sponsored a race, like a 5K?
I have not. I have done a couple booths at a race, to where you set up a table and you have your stuff, you know, like your Shakeology, before and after pictures, and like the programs kind of set up and stuff. And I've gotten some contacts that way just by doing like a drawing, telling people, you know, put your name and your email address and your Facebook, if you're on Facebook, in the jar. And I'm going to draw a few for, I can't even remember what I gave away now. It's been so long, but that's definitely another way to find new contacts, is just go somewhere. A lot of like smaller races will let you set up something for like nothing, basically. Just set up a little table and, you know, get there bright and early, or not really bright, dark and early, because it's really dark, those races. But that's definitely the way to get yourself out there in the fitness community and find new people. So people are actually physically giving you their contact information, and you basically look them up on Facebook and say, it was nice meeting you at the race, You either won the drawing or you didn't win the drawing, but it was nice meeting you anyway, that sort of thing. So thank you for bringing that one up. But I've never sponsored one. Okay. What else? Does anybody else have any ideas of how you find your new people?
I tried something new today. I'll let you know how it goes because I have no idea. I've never done it before. So I decided to promote my free clean eating group on my like page, and I boosted the post so that anybody who sees the post can click on the link in the event and join. I've had some traction. I've had a lot of views and a couple likes on my page, but nobody's actually joined yet. But today was the first day I ran it. So I'll let you know how that goes. I'm like, it's either going to totally bomb or I'm going to have like more people in my group than I can handle. So we'll see. But it's something I'm trying.
Cool. I used to get a lot of traction from my like page, and actually new friends that would move over to my personal page. But I guess once Facebook changed things with like pages, unless you boost something, like you don't get a whole lot of traction. So mine's kind of dead. But if you do get to a like page that has thousands of followers, then that's definitely a way to attract new people as well. I think Billy wanted me to unmute him. Did you
Smile.
Huh?
Smile. That is one way to meet new people. Most people are so involved with their problems and the kids and school and the bills and all this, and if you just smile and say, hi, how are you? It freaks them out. It does. It freaks them out. And when you're in the store, have your phone in your case. Don't be on there. Be looking for people to smile at, and looking for people to, talk to the lady in the produce department, say, hey, when did your watermelon come in? Things like that. Just little things to strike up conversations, but smiling and just having your phone away is one great way to do it.
Yeah, but that's a good point of just like talking to people. I know we all get wrapped up in hurry, go. But if you do see somebody and you're standing in a line in the grocery line, hello, how are you?
Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to share, this was something I think from the training that Janelle did at Summit, was if you are cross-promoting across different platforms, don't do that. So if you post something on the Instagram, even though you can push it to Facebook, Facebook will give it a lesser read because it's coming from Instagram, even though they are one and the same. So if you're thinking about using different forms of social media, make sure you're posting something different or separately on Instagram than you do on Facebook. So I thought that might help too.
As well as YouTube. Facebook won't bring it. If you put a YouTube link on there, Facebook wants you to use Facebook, and you can actually download a video or upload a video from your phone without using YouTube. So if you're doing a video, just do it via Facebook. Thank you. I'm trying to think of what else. I know I'm probably missing a bunch, but just trying 2 to 3 people a day it's so important just to continue, because you never know who the next person that is gonna random people that I'll add just will message me and say, oh my gosh, I need to do this, lose weight, whatever, and never would have thought. Just adding 2 or 3 people every day, I mean, it definitely makes a difference. And however you can do it, friends of friends, who like the groups. But okay, big one is don't go into groups and say, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach. Who wants to sign up with me? Who wants to do my challenge? You want to become a coach? You know, like make it organic, make it natural. Just be you. Don't be a Beachbody coach in the group. Be the the hiking person that you are, or the cook, or the knitter, or the whatever. Okay. Anybody have anything else?
I had a question for everybody, and I don't know if you guys can all comment, but just start thinking about it. Natalie and I have been talking about somebody that I found to be a presenter for one of our calls, and it's a girl who I met at a leadership conference here in Atlanta, and she lives in South Carolina, North Carolina, something like that. But she signed up to be a coach last August, and she's 5-star qualifying right now, which is like crazy. And so she agreed to actually host our call one week. She wants to have an idea on topics and what we wanted her to talk about. So, I mean, I follow her on Facebook. I'm kind of like stalking her a little bit, but she developed like a manual for her new coaches and this whole above and beyond. But I thought that was really interesting. She's a former photographer, so she may have really good like photo tips for us. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's a mom of 5. She's got 5 kids. 2 of them are under the age of, like, 2 of them are babies. They're twin babies. And the rest are like maybe 7 and under or something. And she also homeschools. So it's just crazy, like the amount of stuff she's accomplished, and she's had so much on her plate. So I guess I was wondering, like, what maybe you guys would want to hear about, if you'd want to hear about, I mean, even comment, and maybe I'll post something in Posh, but if you'd want to hear about her time management system or how she trains her coaches, or, I mean, I don't know, do you guys have any thoughts on that?
What made her successful? Her story and what made her successful. Because people can relate to that.
I guess I'd want to know how it's replicatable, because I think that's the conversation that like Ori and Chrissy and I had on the way to closing ceremonies, is that if we can get to diamond, then in theory, we should be able to get to 1 star to 2 stars. So just kind of understanding that replication. If you can get over that first hurdle, what's it like to get over the others?
I think that's cool.
I think the time management would be, because I know for Amber and I, we both work full time, and of course Grayson is 9 months old. So figuring out the best way to use our time the best we can to work the business the best we can.
I think time's big for everybody. For sure.
I just wanted to add one more thing, not to what she was saying, but I was walking out where the TV was playing. I didn't want you guys to hear a bunch of noise when I clicked on mute. On the whole Facebook thing, I don't know if you guys saw my post or not. I'm also a teacher, and so there was this contest to like these pages of blogs that would be helpful, and there were a list of 27, and I went in, and I probably had to like 20 of them. And the next day, I am still not allowed to like pages. So like Jennifer sent me her page link to like, and I tested it out, and I'm like, nope, can't like anything. And I did an appeal, but it wasn't friends, because I've been really careful about that, because I knew about that, but I just thought I'd put that out there too. And I was thinking of doing a little email to the person who put together the contest and say, by the way, Facebook is really getting picky. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there too.
Yeah. That's another thing. When you do add friends, go a few days later and check in your friend request that you've sent out. If they have not accepted your friend request in a few days, cancel the friend request, so you don't have like 20 pending friend requests out there, because Facebook will have a red flag. So you just kind of go make it a habit. Just send a couple friend requests here and there, here and there, here and there, and then go back and say, okay, well, it's been 3 or 4 days. If they haven't liked it or they haven't accepted by now, they're probably not going to unless they just never get on Facebook. So either way, it needs to be canceled.
Hey, Natalie, something a little bit along with that. I know recently we had that person who was apparently a shadow account that started joining and friending all of us that none of us knew who they were. If you have your personal email address listed in your profile, I would highly suggest either setting up a separate email address to use in there, because once they become your friend, they typically can see, unless you really have your privacy locked down, they can see your email address. And if it's not, ends up not being a upstanding person, you're going to get spammed. They're going to try to hack your email. They're going to send you phishing emails to try to steal your identity. So you need to be careful with that too, because we are trying to friend a number of different people.
Yeah, what was up with that person? Trying to take all my friends? I mean,
I got so much spam email the next week after I friended that person. That's why I'm making sure to tell everybody.
that was strange. Okay, we have about 8:26. So if anybody has anything else, let's share. If not, I don't want to keep you any longer than Addie in the back. Okay, well, I have posted some of this stuff in the file section. If you've noticed that I've kind of been updating it from time to time, just when I think of new things or things that may be helpful. So from time to time, go into your file section in Posh and see if there's anything that can help you. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So use it to your advantage. And if you have anything that you feel that will help the team, feel free to upload or create a document always. I'm not the only person that can go in there and do it, so feel free to share anything that you have. Okay. All right. Again, for those who got on after I did my plug for Success Club, because I like to plug it. There's a few days left. I think you're not muted. Oh, you're waving.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to say one thing. I just thought about it. But the last coach that I added when I was putting the picture together and stuff, I don't know. I had this vision of where Posh is going to go, and I wanted to, I don't know. I just thought about it. I wanted to share it with you guys, but when I was putting it together, I had the Posh banner up on top, and then I had her picture in the middle. And I just sort of saw it like, Team Inspire. Well, we've got the Bombshell Dynasty. We've got Platinum Presenters. We've got Diesel Nation, all this stuff. Well, you know what? And I talked to Natalie about this, and she loved it. And, Posh is the next empire. We are the ones that Beachbody is going to be talking about. Carl is going to be jumping out of his seat, for Posh. And Posh, positive on sharing health, but we are all teams of the Posh empire, just like the Bombshell Dynasty, just like all the others. But we are the next up and coming. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. See what you think about it, twirl it around and enjoy it, and maybe come up with some other ideas. But we're the next big wigs on Beachbody.
All right, guys. Well, are y'all good with if we don't have a guest speaker next week, doing one of the other two that I had asked if you would want to do for next week as far as topics go? Okay. If not, just post in the group. But thanks for getting on, and I hope you got something out of it. And see you next week.